Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
Guess what we're doing today, Brett?
We're gonna go swimming after we cook again.
We are totally cooking today. We're cooking one of my favorites. Some time ago, I taught myself and cooked on the griddle Philly cheesesteaks. They were more just legit cheesesteaks. If you ask someone from Philly, I probably didn't nail that one, but that's
More
okay.
of like a Florida cheesesteak.
Florida cheesesteak. That's right. And from that time, I knew I wanted to do a chicken cheesesteak. Anytime I go to Charlie's Steakery, you know, the ones in the malls,
Yeah.
whatever.
They actually do have standalone restaurants
They
too.
do.
They do.
I love the chicken cheesesteak. In fact, Wawa, my favorite sandwich from there is the chicken cheesesteak. So I wanted to show Brett my version of the chicken cheesesteak right here on the Blackstone Griddle. So if you want to see our take and me show this and not go ahead how it's done, then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one.
Like we said, welcome back. However, if this is your first time to the WALTWINS, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we do together. Primarily, it's cooking for you. Other than that, we're usually shenaniganizing or eating, whichever. But today we do want to get right into the groceries. Again, this is one of my favorite sandwiches, the chicken cheesesteak. So Brett, tell us about the groceries. What are we tossing?
All right, so here we go. We are going to be using the usual suspects to season the chicken. Of course, you see the chicken here. We've got this beautiful bowl of onions that actually smell absolutely amazing. We're using provolone cheese, 3 slices per Sammy, and we've got these delicious fresh hoagie rolls.
That's right. We've got enough chicken breasts, 2 chicken breasts, which should make us 4 healthy, hefty chicken cheesesteaks. By the way, the usual suspects, this has become one of our absolute favorite mixes of seasonings.
The measurements are going to be posted below.
Post below.
Post below,
We're gonna
ladies
say
and
that
gentlemen.
every time. All right, post
Never
it
gets
below.
old.
In the description, I will post the ingredients for the seasoning and the measurements, everything like that. We love that. But we want to get right to this. So I'm going to go ahead and prep this. The first thing I want to do is cut the chicken, show you how I cut the chicken.
And then we're going to cut the cheese. And then put cheese on there.
This guy. But this is a real simple basic. I want to show you, I'm going to cut it the same way I would for the regular cheesesteaks. So let's go ahead and look at that. All right, so we've got our 2 chicken breasts. We are using our Farberware Edge Keeper knives. We love these. They come with the sheath that is self-sharpening, and I tell you, this thing is sharp every time I use it. There is a link to these down below. The reason we like these is because, first of all, they are super sharp. They work very well, and also this is relatively inexpensive. We really appreciate that, and so it is the knife that we use all the time, and so that's why we feel okay sharing that. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to cut, just basically cut off the fat. We're looking for these fatty pieces. We don't need these. Some people like them. To me, the fat on the chicken just becomes a little bit too overbearing.
It's not like
it's a
fat
bit
on
much.
steak where it actually adds flavor.
Right, exactly. So then all I'm doing is, I don't necessarily want to say going against the grain. I'm just going to try to get these thin cuts. But to make it simple, easier for myself, I am going to just kind of cut this into 3 pieces to start with. And then this just gives me less real estate to have to cover for each piece. And then for each of these, I'm just gonna make them thin cutlets. So similar to what I would do for, well, cheesesteak. Now, if you saw our chicken lo mein, I'm doing it similar, but I'm coming from a different angle. This, I'm kind of getting longer strips. Now, what we'll do is once these start cooking, which they will cook really quick because they are thinner pieces, they will cook really quick. So what we wanna do is we'll chop these up a little bit once they start cooking. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prep the rest of this chicken here real quick, and then we'll go ahead and start tossing the groceries on the Blackstone. All right, so there's our chicken. Let's go ahead and let's prep the griddle and get this show on the road. All right, so I am excited to get these groceries on. Now we've got our middle 2 sections turned on. We just turned them on, so we're gonna let them sit for about 5 minutes. get them up to temperature, and we'll show you what the temperature is. Now, because the chicken cooks so quickly, we do have this on medium-low. We would say low and slow. It's still gonna be a quick cook. We'll get the oil down. Once the oil's down, we'll throw on our onions, get those really start to cook, and then we'll lay the chicken right on top of those. Now, off to the side, we do have our 2 sections going. We're gonna start putting the rolls on just to warm them up, but we're not gonna make them super toasty, so we're not gonna put butter, mayonnaise, anything on the rolls themselves. It's just kind of warm them up. We'll actually roll them on the outside, get them warm on the inside, open them up, get them a little toasty on the inside right before we lay them down. We've got our dome for the steam to really help melt the cheese at the end, and then we're gonna slap these on our bread, and we're gonna call them good.
Here we go. Totes excited about this, man.
All right, let's check and see where we're at. We've been about 5 minutes now. Oh, there we go. Hot zones of almost 430. So between 410, 430. Remember, temperatures are gonna vary. That's about what we're temping out right now, and that is perfect to get this going. So let's go
410
ahead.
to 430 is also a good break time at work. You come back, you got 30 minutes left in the workday, and you're good to go.
That's right. So we're gonna lay down our oil right here in the middle. Oh, snap, crackle, and
Pop!
that's right.
So get that going. I'm gonna toss the onions. Oh boy!
Apparently
They just came right out the bowl. Way to pay attention there. Oh, these onions smell absolutely amazing.
That is right. Man, I don't know what it is about this. That sizzle, man.
It is the sizzle. It is the smell. This smell-o-vision.
Now I really am starting to understand why Snoop Dogg likes cooking on the griddle, dude, bro, like you told me.
Faux sizzle.
Oh man, these smell so good. Just get a little bit of that in there.
This additive smells like Charlie's.
It does, bro. This smells like a restaurant.
Yes, it does.
Now all we're trying to do is brown these just a little bit. We don't mind the bite of a raw onion, so we just want to take out some of the strong flavor of the onions. We're just kind of, you almost look like this is a saute. We didn't use any butter. We're just using the oil and just kind of cooking these down a little bit, get some of that extra crispy.
Rendering, if
We
you
are
will.
rendering the onions. There you go. So this will just help with the flavor a little bit. Now, we're making 4. My daughter and my wife don't want the onions at all. They're going to be missing out.
Yes, they
And
are.
I'm being
Yes, they
honest.
absolutely are. I'm looking forward to these onions. I'd almost make an onion
smell
sandwich.
those?
Almost.
Does it smell good? Right? So the one who doesn't like the onions is saying it smells the wish. Okay.
All right, someone's changing their mind during the cook.
We
We're
can
okay with
smell
that.
after. All right, so we're gonna let those go for just a couple of minutes. Once we feel like those have browned and are good to go, we'll push those off to the side. Our left and right side are both really cool. Well, cool, there are cool zones. They're still warm, but they won't be actively cooking anymore, and we'll go ahead and throw down the chicken. I'll put a little bit more oil before the chicken, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so these onions, I'm happy. I'm just gonna go ahead and slide to the side.
All right.
Slide to
So,
the left.
Brett,
Slide
here's
to
your
the right.
chicken. Remember, you want to be careful
Crisscross.
before we put
Everybody clap your hands.
Go, 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 go.
We put the chicken on now, please. Yeah, go ahead. Put them.
Yeah,
Oh, let's get some more oil.
Hold it. Yep. Get a little oil here.
Oh,
And look at that. We're actually going to be cooking this right on some of the leftover onion. I'm not complaining about that.
no, it's gonna get some of
Good
that flavor
and
right
also
here
some.
into
We have some of the usual
chicken.
suspects still left over from that.
Yes.
So spread that out a little bit, and we'll dump. Spread that out.
Dump things onto the ground. Got it.
Spread that around a little bit, and then I'll toss some more usual suspects on there.
Wow, that is getting right to the bottom there.
That is cooking so
This is where
quickly.
the nonstick comes in handy.
Okay, so spread it out so I can get the good coverage here. Nice. So let's
Get a good. Adam's gonna be very liberal with this.
This is how we do it, right?
That's
All right, so now you're gonna want to start, once it starts cooking up a little bit, we're gonna cut those down so we don't have big long strips, but more little pieces like you end up with in chicken cheesesteaks or regular cheesesteaks. There you go.
Tell you, these armbands, they are a lifesaver. Woo!
Best part is, Brett, these are already halfway done, man.
Adam,
Mm-hmm.
did you say oh? We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer.
Okay, so Brett,
Yo.
let's go ahead and get those rolls going here. All we're gonna do is just set these down here.
Oh, we're not
just to
gonna
kind of warm them up. No, this is just to kind of warm them up for now. Oh my gosh, those are so soft and smell so
Oh, my
good.
yummy. Makes me want to take a trip down all the way down to my yummy.
My yummy. Okay, so still trying to keep this on the hot area here. We're just gonna give these a toss. Again, all we're doing is warming these up on the outside. Then I'll open them up to kind of semi-toast the inside. So you see we got this nice and chopped here.
Yes.
Again, we're just semi-toasting these. I don't care if these get toasty. That's not the intent. It's just to kind of get these toasty a little bit, just to get them warm on the inside. Okay, season that up quite a bit there. Okay, so now what I want to do, I'm gonna pull our rolls off. They're just slightly toasted. Nice. Oh, that one got a little toasty, and that's okay. Nice, those are ready to go. So now here's what we're gonna do. Not everybody wants onions. So we're gonna add some onions here. Clearly we're adding onions here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have 2 without. So now,
Well, no, because he did say she wanted a little bit.
yeah, so I'll put some of those on at the very end. So that one will have a little.
Cheer,
And then
cheer,
we'll go
cheer,
here,
cheer.
right here. Now I'm keeping these here because we will be using our dome. We need the cheese now. Oh man. Look out. There we go. Here, go under. There we go. And that's only gonna steam for about, not even a minute. I'm gonna check this in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, maybe 30 seconds.
And then we will slap these rolls on them and we'll dig them up and under. All right, let's check it out.
Oh, they are, I would say, fork in them, done.
Look at that.
Look at that cheese.
That just got
Oh,
stuck there.
man.
Hey, the other plate. Oh man, is what we say when we get something looking and smelling like this. Brett, first of all, what'd you think of the cook?
Well, it's fun, easy, quick, and
Yeah.
the onions, to me, ended up being the star of the show as far as setting the mood. It changed our mood. As soon as we smelled the onions, it was like, oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is going to be
Game
good.
on. Now, one thing I like about this, they actually do a Californian, where you can put ranch, tomatoes, everything else on that. That's what I do when I go to Charlie's. However, for the pure taste, just to see how this is, we're gonna dig in sans anything else. We're gonna eat this pure. But man, I love this process. It is really good. I wanna see if this is just as good as the regular cheesesteak that we made. So Brett, like we say,
It can look amazing.
it can,
Hello.
which it can smell amazing.
Yup.
Which it does. But if this doesn't taste amazing,
This was
all
all
for
for
naught.
naught.
Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Oh, man. And that cheese coming apart. Oh, that's a. I'll do it. I'll do it. I got it. Oh, man. I'm not kidding. That seasoning on there. Brett had me throw more seasoning on. Definitely called for it. Be liberal with the seasoning. That made it perfect.
Onions in this, so necessary. You're wrong if you don't do the onions. Adam's wife is looking at me like, no,
Yeah.
the chicken is great by itself. The provolone, the thing that's nice about the provolone,
Oh my God.
it's a very subtle taste, but it adds an amazing cream to this overall bite. So the soft rolls are amazing.
Absolutely. Someday I will try this with the Cheese Whiz. I know there's lovers and haters of that.
Yep.
I love a good cheese sauce with it. Regardless, to me, this can go just like this. I want to try it piled on with the tomatoes, ranch, and everything else we got. but just like this was excellent. A super easy cook. I recommend
Very
you try
easy.
this. Please try this, and then when you do, come back and let us know how it worked out for you. And also, slightly toasting the rolls. What do you think of that? They're nice and
Yeah,
warm.
it is. There's not a crispy or crunchiness to it, which is nice. It's very pillowy. It's like biting
Yeah.
into a nice soft cloud.
Absolutely. Right, Brett? Super simple cook, delicious cook, amazing cook. Let's go ahead and get up out of here because I want to go and eat this, and we've got other mouths to feed as
Sure.
well. We got to get more groceries up on here.
Yeah, we do.
So aside from coming to cook these delicious sandwiches, these chicken cheesesteaks, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin.
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And a don't.
Forget to like and subscribe. And griddle on.